Okay. I reloaded. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Different days, different strokes for different folks. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Live Show, baby. Let's give it up. Yeah. I don't know what we're giving up for, but yeah. No, but shout out to everybody here. Blessings on blessings. Let's get some water in there, huh? Let's stay hydrated. I know you want that music pumping and running. Let's get some Happy Feet going here. Oh, no, Spare Keys by Duck Ma. I know you guys like that Duck Ma. So let's go. Shout out to everybody here. 90,160 for Bitcoin. Let's break it down, have some fun, and see what's happening. No eat, no pay, remember? No eat, no pay, baby. They won't give us a dang thing. They didn't give us nothing. That's what it's all about. No eat, no pay. They didn't give you a thing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all to the Crypto Live Show. Where we break down crypto every single day, talk about the ins and outs, what's happening, find gems, find memes, find altcoins, do your super chats, and have a blast. We're going to break down Bitcoin like we do every single day. Is NEIRO going to pump off of this previous resistance as support? I sold my NEIRO at 580. Do I get it back a little cheaper here? And do I get the pump? Or do we dump so hard on this fear and greed? It came back to 83. Thank the goodness. It was all the way at 90. I felt like, man. And I did take some profits and we cooled off a little bit, only to press back at 83. 83 ain't bad, though. Still, that could take us back to 93, 94. Give us a couple weeks. Possibly, I guess. You never know. I don't really judge it that much, but previous support is resistance. We're getting oversold again on the 4 hours. So the 4 hours low. Remember, I was like, every coin's ready to pump. Every coin's ready to pump. I kept saying everything. And almost everything did pump. NEIRO went from 5 all the way up to about 620. Beautiful 20% move. I mean, 20% in a couple days ain't bad. All right. Sammy, I think I made a boo-boo with token DITTO on DEX. Can you tell me if it's a rug or not? There's washing going on. Thank you. I mean, DITTO, I can see how they got you. They had it looked interesting. You know what I mean? So, good evening, Sam. Thoughts on Strawberry AI on Uniswap? I've been hearing about this one. Strawberry AI on the radar. On the radar. Saga is in a giant cup and handle about to pop to the upside. I like Saga. So, NEIRO looks like it's possibly retesting support or resistance. Its daily's a little high, though, away from the 21. And it's possibly making a, it possibly made a bearish candle close there on the daily. So we're going to break down all coins. We're going to look at the total 3. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to assess whether Sammy needs to get back in heavy or wait for a better entry here for some of these altcoins. And that's what we're going to be figuring out tonight with each and every one of you. First thing we're going to look at is it really that? Is Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Sorry. I got a little carried away. I get excited. I saw the green candles in Bitcoin and the weekly candle close here for Bitcoin. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. And let's take a look at it. If you never came to the channel, I hope you have no idea what's happening. That's the plan. This is not your average YouTube channel. We don't do what everybody else does. Okay? We don't cater to the regular. All right? We do whatever it takes to be different. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Okay. Love on love. So let's take a look at what happened for this weekly close. It was amazing. Let's celebrate. Last week, we were in such a different place. Like, we all have to realize what was going on, right? Last week, we were sitting at 83. We opened at 80,370.01. So we started the week last Sunday night at 80,370. The high would be 93,265 and 64 cents. The low would be 80,216 and a penny. And we would close this weekly candle at $89,855.99, up $9,485.98, up 11.8% for Bitcoin. And that deserves a firm clapperino for Big BTC. What a beautiful, beautiful move. And this week is already starting to look pretty bullish here, like it's going to end up closing the week higher than it does this week. So far, you have a pretty nice look right there on the weekly close. So far, so good. The weekly close was amazing. If we had to take a look at it, there's some support now at 80,000 because that's where the two candles met. And if we do end up taking some type of beat down to the downside, we'll recreate all this. Actually, hold up. I'll put it in, yeah. What you could do is you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to shift hold everything, right? Right click it, create a group for it, and then hide that group, right? And I'll be able to bring all that back when I want, but I don't have to have it deleted, right? So if we pull a fib, I mean, just the area you're looking at, you could come back down somewhere to 76, maybe even to the 0.5. I'm not saying we're going to, and there's a chance we just continue further to the upside, and we're going to figure that out. Bitcoin's been playing games for the last few days inside of this tight channel, all right? Bird is hot on KRC20. Bert is hot. You heard it here first. Bert is hot on Caspa KRC20s. All right. I've been interested in the 5-day chart. The 5-day showing signs of a possible pullback as well here. And I'm just, that fear and greed at this high levels just tells me that Bitcoin usually takes a bit of a pullback. No guarantees at all, though. Back above 90,000. And this will close in 2 days. We'll see. This could close green. The 3-day candle we said had to close green. Remember, I told you it was so important. It did. A bullish pin bar also as well. That's a bullish candle close right there with a huge wick to the upside on the 3-day chart. Already back to red here again. We'll see what happens. We don't want this to close in 1 day and 22 hours. So that's going to be Tuesday night, I believe. That will be Tuesday night. We will find out whether this candle closes on the 3-day chart. And I'll be privy to that. I go over that a lot with the trading group. The daily candle already showing signs of a reversal, getting a beautiful wick today. So today we opened at 90,587. The high was 91,449. The low was 88,722, and we closed at 89,855. We would go down $730, on the day. That was it. Not the worst in the world, not the best, Okay, but we're still holding 90,000. Pretty interesting, right? And look, I still have my trade open here on weeks that I've talked about. It's down right now, but not too bad. And look, the stop loss is at 80. Either we go to 100,000 or we go to 84. Either you break me down to 85 or you take me to 106,000. Like, it's one or the other here for Bitcoin, and I'm not laying down until one or the other happens. That's it. That's it on that trade. And we'll see who wins that one in the long run. All right. So the daily looks like it, I've seen this many times when you're very bullish, even a slight move. See how the stochastics are even bending like that? Even a slight move could produce a pump. You'd be surprised. Bitcoin pumping right now, 90,287, producing a bit of a short squeeze here to the upside. Let's take a look if we're catching some liquidations here for Bitcoin. It looks like we are. Liquidation. So they're squeezing the shorts right now with liquidity all the way back up to about 92,000. Look at that run up. And you can see they want to take the move to 92,000. That's where the liquidity lies, suggesting Bitcoin is going to pump through the night up to $92,000. That's just what looks very, very likely for Bitcoin. We take a look at the 22 and the 12, and they both look like they want to reverse back to the upside. So sorry, why is my indicator hidden there? But look at that. That's beautiful on the 12-hour. When I see that, it tells me there could be a massive move to the upside, and I've been trading the bigger time frames, and this 12-hour looks like we could get a nice move here. Today was shaky. They brought the price down. I saw a head and shoulder. I called it in the trading group. It dumped right to the target at about 88,800. But this still looks mean to me. This looks like something, and that's why I've got the big long open here for Bitcoin. with a stop loss below about, you know, even here, 86,000, and you're going up to 107,000. So this is the play here. And either you win it or you lose it. I can't really explain much more. Either you have the galls to take this trade and take it all the way, or you don't. It's up to you. Either the education is what you know, rely on, and you see it the way I see it. So to me, it's it. This is it. Really no other trade out here at the moment in my mind. You could try to scalp some small time frames, of course. And the 4 hour, you know, after coming down on the stochastics twice now, 1, 2 times, where the bears would have easily dumped, could have easily made a right shoulder and taken it to the downside today, did not do that. Panned out slowly, got their dump, and then would only get bought back to the upside. Nation states buying Bitcoin. Everyone in there, you know, people buying Bitcoin, it seems, all over the place. This looks like there would be a huge long to the upside tonight. Again, there says there's some resistance right there. You know, you can see there's a high volume node sticking out, and they got liquidity taken. They're saying they're going to pump us to maybe to a double top, right? Or to 92,000. Give us a little bit of a resistance here, but it does suggest that there's a move here for Bitcoin coming tonight, and things are going to get pretty crazy here for BTC, and then the altcoins will follow. It could be the week of weeks. This could be the week where everything just really starts to move to the upside here. Let's take a look at our 2 hour smooth time frame. Looks wonderful, like it's ready to rock to the upside. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Falling volume with falling price says you're running out of sellers. If you had volume in the sellers, this would have been rising, but price action's been, you know, slowly going down with a trend. Yet you've been losing the trend, and who's sending that trend that way? It's the sellers. So how could we, you know what I mean? So it's telling us that we're likely getting a reversal here for Bitcoin here. 90,200 was the line of the sand. Really strong area too. And this area here, we had this chop. Resistance. You know, some choppiness. We bounced right off that key level, 88,800. That's why I picked it as a key. You know, and if we lose that, we head down to 86,000. We did not. We got the bounce. They would have stopped me out. Thank goodness we got the bounce. Let's see if we hold the 1 hour time frame getting a move here. Don't be surprised if we don't get it immediately. And we could still roll over, which is kind of creepy. You know what I mean? This thing could still roll over. I don't buy it. So, but the more we go sideways, the better for the altcoins, for Bitcoin here. And I'm in the long, even though I know it could go either way, even though I know there's no guarantees. Even BOOKMAP suggesting, look at all the red there at 88, 87,000. And they still got this big boy sitting at 85, like he's definitely going to catch. I've seen this before, though, and it's like a Hail Mary. It's like some hopeful whale thinking he's just going to get an order filled. Let's make sure he never gets that order filled, all right? Let's buy so much Bitcoin, this guy never gets that order filled. You hear me? Bitcoin moving to 90,300 here on the move to the upside. Long now. Flipping. You know, 15-minute pump. Let's flip on our moving averages. So to me, it was all about the, remember, we lost the 200 MA on the 15-minute. We made the shoulder, head right shoulder. We dropped to the downside. And then earlier today, I saw this. If you go back in time, I saw this as a dump to the downside, right? I saw a shoulder, head, right shoulder. I took the measured move. Said we were going to dump down somewhere to 88,008, right? And I put this out to the trading group at my leisure, just saying, hey, everyone, like, look at this. We're likely going to dump to the downside here. You know, don't fade the math. It's the universe, like 68% chance you're going down there. So if you were a little too long or over leveraged, you would have gotten clipped. And I told you, if you listen to me, you'll never be surprised. I told you it was coming and showed you how it happened. Bang, target hit. Congrats if you shorted. For gains right there on a Sunday too. No days off here in the trading group. 90,400 Bitcoin getting vicious and delicious. Look at that big move to the upside there for Bitcoin. Rising. 2 hour looking good. Look at this. The 7-minute breaking the 200 MA. And the 1 minute breaking the 200 MA right there. And I always talk about that being the move. When we broke the 200 MA in the 1 minute, decisively bounced off of it there too. 89.5, beautiful trade back to the upside. No reason to get out of my long, even though they're playing. And that's the thing about a long-term long. When you're riding those bigger waves, you're sitting there just kind of in limbo waiting for that bigger move, right? And that's all you could do is wait for the bigger move and set it or forget it. Either they're going to dump us or pump us, baby. And we're going to be there no matter what to take that move, right? They're not going to shake me out, man. I've been watching this pennant get too tight for too long now. The tighter this gets, the more likely we pump. You realize that, right? Like, it's just... because this is just tight coiling up. We might go up. You might see us back down at 89.8 again. They could take this back up to 91 and do this tightness. But, I mean, it's telling me that there's definitely a move eventually coming here because we should have lost the sauce a few times already now, and we did not. At the same time, you never know because there's a lot of liquidity on either side, and they're going to grab it no matter what. And you just don't want to be caught on the wrong side of liquidity. So if you're into what I'm doing, I'm still long. My long's still open. I haven't been hit, and we're still rocking. There's really nothing else to say. All right. That's the thing about going harder than a dog and heat on. Oh my God. Wish I put more in MICHI. Said someone in the comment section. Don't wish you'd put more. Just wish you'll find that, you know, just work harder for the next one, man. Stop wishing. PALITO. No. Well. I talked about MICHI being the hot one. We went over this stuff too. Wow, beautiful move to the upside for MICHI. And, you know, going over MICHI, when we first started hearing about it too, wow, nice, almost 5x for MICHI. And these things just continuously mooning to the upside. You got to have some exposure to the memes. In my humble opinion, you do what makes you happy. But if you don't have exposure to memes, you're sitting there on the sidelines. Brett looking nice. I see Brett doing just some type of consolidation. I don't know if it goes all the way that low. It's pretty bullish lately. Might even bullishly consolidate. We'll see how it happens, but I do see a chance to possibly watch this thing before it gets ready for its next bigger leg into price discovery. Because to me, it's going to be one of the premier memes into the 10. It might be one of the first to hit 5 to 10 billion, like since the big boys, right? Since the big boys. So it's crazy. Altcoins keep kind of surging up, then surging back, surging up, surging back. Getting people excited, pulling back, getting people excited, pulling back. Very interesting what altcoins are doing. I have to say, right? Very interesting to me. Because, like, you want them, you know. So to me, it's really like DCA. Wow, look at that beautiful move for Bitcoin. Massive candle to the upside on the 15. And again, the 7-minute broke above the 200 MA. One of my go-tos here. Now, you never have to chase. Why? Because there's your 21. So what's going to happen is even if you push up a little more, eventually you're going to come and have to make a flag here. The 21's going to come back to price action, and this could take an hour and a half, maybe 2. Maybe at the most, but it could be quicker, you know. But about 2 hours at the very, very most, right? Bitcoin miners sold over 3,000 Bitcoin in the past 48 hours. Consolidation phase ahead. Bitcoin has maintained its bullish momentum over the weekend, solidifying its position above 90K. The milestone showcases Bitcoin's resilience. The key data crypto quant reveals Bitcoin miners sold over 3,000 Bitcoin in the past 48 hours. This wave of miner profit taking often signals a cooling phase as it introduces additional supply into the market. While the selling activity is not uncommon during the periods of strong price action, it could lead to a short-term consolidation below the all-time high. And that's kind of what we're looking at too. Maybe 2 to 3 days here of sideways price action for Bitcoin. Right? Amazing what happened there. It's just nuts, right? Anyway. So we're looking for Bitcoin to kind of do this. Just kind of hang out here, right? And then get ready for its massive move. That would take till Tuesday. Give us 3 to 4 days of consolidation here. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Look at that. Before a huge move up for Bitcoin and the altcoins. And then we could just kind of put this to rest. Go into December into massive gains. And I guess just keep the fear and greed super high. So if you're watching this and wondering what's going to happen, you watch the 7-minute time frame. All right. You watch the 7-minute. Bitcoin ripping. Absolutely ripping and skipping to the upside. Happy I keep the long. There was times I thought of jumping out of the long. I did not. Kind of sketchy though, right? It was a sketchy day for sure. Chance we went all the way to 86,000 for a split second there. But you know, nation states are buying Bitcoin. So many people are buying Bitcoin. They wish they got it. And they didn't have access, right? they're opening up the banks in Asia. The money flow is getting back in. You have to remember that too, right? M2 money supply now able to get at Bitcoin. Asia markets starting to fly. And they buy, right? Nice bullish divergence. Not too much even, but just a beautiful inverted head and shoulder there with the pump back to the upside. Crossing the 5-minute Tutoring. A known signal for a move to the upside. But honestly, we're in some consolidation. I wouldn't be surprised if we just consolidate here. But all this happened just solidified that we got back above the 89,000. You know, we got away from getting that nasty dippage. No one wants to see that nasty dump there for Bitcoin. We got to maintain at least the sideways support here to, you know, to keep appearances so that the altcoins don't get scared and we can keep our pumps going. So like I said, you know, if you have access to the 5, not even using the 7, but, you know, just put a sideways flag here and see if this can go sideways. Could be even a nice scalp into tonight on a Sunday night. All right. Let's take a look at the DXY and see if there's anything changing on the DXY as well. So this is your big picture. That's your small picture, right? So the big picture is consolidation is in. As long as the 1 hour keeps the 200 MA, we're going to the upside. And remember, whenever these moving averages are tight on the 1 hour time frame, we get a big move to the upside like 90% of the time, especially when we're in bullish consolidation. That tells me that a big move is coming here for Bitcoin and the altcoins, and we can rest assured that things are going to go our way over time. I mean, that's what those moving averages are telling us. If they were far apart, I would tell us that we would have to kind of, you know. So I like what we're seeing here for Bitcoin, and it's showing signs of relief for the altcoin market, which is a good sign. It's what I look for, you know. Okay. Yeah, and so, you know, what I see happening too, I'm going to pop into some altcoins here and show you what I see happening. What altcoin do I think is nearest to pump? I'm not sure. Anybody? Does anyone know what altcoin I think is nearest to pump? Oh, maybe it's NEIR. No. NEIR protocol. Interesting time to be alive to know about NEIR at this present moment in time, right? NEIR is poised and ready for a move to the upside. All right. Look at the 21-day moving average coming into price and the 200 coming into price action. It's in this upward channel. Seems like it's going to make its move back up to 650, possibly come back down and retest maybe 6 a couple more times, and then that's going to be probably it for NEIR protocol. 1 hour looks absolutely amazing for a move to the upside right here. 580 looks wonderful. NEIR looks like it's about to take off, in my humble opinion, at least for a swing trade. And I just put $10,000 into NEIR. I'm probably going to put another $10,000 into NEIR because, you know, NEIR's my baby, and I like NEIR. And if Bitcoin could hold its own here at 90,884, continuing to rip actually, then these altcoins are going to respond great tonight, and they could break some key levels that really pushes them higher and higher. Stochastic looks aggressive on the 1 hour time frame. So does the MACD. So does the RSI. And tight moving averages there. Looks like we could get a bit of a rumble here for NEIR protocol. Okay? For NEIR protocol. Nice little number there at 580 for NEIR. Anything below 6 to me is an absolute take, right? Yeah. And just, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4, right? And we're going to buy a little more NEIR there. We're going to get a little more greedy with our NEIR bag. All right. And we're going to NEIR up 3,400 NEIR. Are you near me with your NEIR? Do you have enough NEIR? Let me know. Let me know. Are you near me? Shout out to everybody here on the NEIR. God bless you all for being here. Right? Okay, and here we go. Tonight might be the night Asia Open starts to pump these bags and gets ahead of us, and then America has to wake up and get ahead of them and creates a nice little frenzy here. And that's another way we get a nice pump here in cryptocurrency. All right, so my steez for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at total market cap and all of cryptocurrency. It looks nice to me. It looks like it's gearing up for some type of massive move here. It looks like it's something you want to be a part of and you would like to go to the party. It looks like an invitation to a very fun event here if you're a trader, doesn't it? Total looks like it's about to blast to the upside. Sayonara senorita here for total. And it looks like we could get that massive move that we've all been looking for here for total. All right. A lot of trades look very similar on the 1 hour. All right. Now, again, we could get rejected and break to the downside. Anything is possible. All right. We could do this. Bears retested. Maybe we could dump. But when you get tight moving averages in these uptrends, they tend to continue. This tells me that this week we should be getting a move further to the upside. So I'm going to make a prediction here on the channel. It's about 70% that we're going to move this week, in my humble opinion, based on my years of analysis. Like, I feel like I can safely say that because I've seen this many times, and the data points, you're above a point of control right here. You got the 200 moving with the tight moving averages. The data points, we could get a nice move here to the upside. Bitcoin has to kind of hold 90,005, that psychological level. You really don't want to own 90,200. You got to stop going into the 89s. You got to really hold 9 and show that 9's solid. 9 shows solid, then you're about to make a move. Yeah. And someone asked about a turbo super chat this morning. Remember I said I would get to any super chat? Thank you so much for saying that, buddy. And I'm happy I caught that. I don't always see it, but I looked up. That's what God wanted me to do, and I did it. Turbo looking nice. If the whole market cap's going to rip, then memes are going to rip. Everything is going to rip. So if we see a big move here, you take advantage of things that can move the fastest and the best, right? Look at Turbo bouncing off support, making another key level of support. Might have a little bit of resistance over there at that penny, but this thing looks like it's about to go back to the penny and rip to the upside. Still never hit the $1 billion market cap, which is interesting because this thing's been chugging along so long. Beautiful uptrend. Look at that. Actually, I feel like it changed. It had this trend, but it changed the trend. And now it's got this beautiful uptrend now, like it's doing its thing. And the trend, because it's following the trend of the market, which is getting parabolic. Then you can go grab your parabola and you can really see how this is going to start making a big move. I see a huger, like just something large coming here. 2.5 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if this, but it's only a 174% at this point. So to me, there's just so many better things out there. But if you're already in it, I see a continuation again, and I could be wrong. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. I'm just an entertainer and an educator. But from my education standpoint and from what I see by technical analysis, this looks very likely to continue further to the upside. All right. Let's take a look at NEIRO, the first NEIRO. Is there Soul NEIRO now? Hold on. And thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Everyone coming on in, we appreciate you. NEIRO for wrapped ETH. Now, see, there's two NEIRO for wrapped ETH. It's kind of, I don't understand. This one is the 6 million in volume. This is it. This got to be the bigger one. Yeah, 90. So it's about to hit the $1 billion mark. So a lot of coins look just like this. NEIR protocol looks just like this, right? Like this looks like there's a big move coming here. See, it's the same, NEIR, if you look at NEIR and you look at this and you even pick them and do a bit of a fractal on them, you're going to see, a nice little pullback. I mean, Bitcoin just ripped. Now it's going to pull back on that 7-minute back to the 21. If it can hold the 200 MA as the 21 comes into price action, and this is what we usually see in the morning. We're getting the Monday morning move here on Sunday night. You see how accelerated price action has become? Something is brewing. Something is beginning to change here. You can see it. I can smell it in the target here. But, don't suggest it. I told you, eventually we're going to cool off. The 21's going to cross. Now we just need the 21 to cross this 200 without price crossing the 200. If that happens, we're going to be in good shape for tonight for altcoins to kind of get a little busy too. So the total market cap looks absolutely amazing. Almost a bit of a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, double bottom there off of the point of control. And just looking good from the 2 hour to the 4 hour for a nice move to the upside. 4 hour takes care of about 16 hours of fun. Like the last time the 4 hour said you were going to get a nice pump and we were curving, we were down here, right? And it said, you know, rev up, get ready. And we started our move. And I mean, that started November 4th and we pumped all the way to the 11th. That was actually a week of pumping. Then we went sideways here for the last downtrend, but we did not dump. See, when price action goes, see, look, price action usually comes up, and then you come back down on the Stokes and you lose price action, and you go from what, 233 trillion back down, right? If you're looking at the total market cap, then you come back up. You come back up here, and then you'd have to come back. And the Stokes went from the dotted line to the dotted line. Stokes came down, and look, so did we. Lost a lot in the market cap. But what's interesting is when you're very bullish, the Stokes will reset down, but you'll go sideways. And that tells you that the next move is likely. And then look, the Stokes went down here and you didn't even barely budge. So each time the Stokes are coming down now and resetting, you're getting less and less momentum to the bears, telling you that you're building for a bigger move to the upside. It's very likely Bitcoin's about to explode, and the whole market is too as well. They toyed with us long enough. They made it look like there was going to be a big crash, but I'm sticking to my guns here. Looks like they're going to kind of start positioning us back to the upside, possibly. Yeah. Market looking pretty ripe, to be honest. Market looking really nice. And again, like no spot maker and taker fees on MEXC. So you can get into like giant positions, $50,000, $60,000 positions for no money. Like, I mean, I've never heard of it. Imagine that, not paying any fees. So just remember that. I mean, these are the days to be alive, my friends. These are the days to be alive, right? Take advantage of them while you can. The market is here and waits for no man. All right? It is what it is. Let's take a look at Total 3. The entire market cap of all of the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if that isn't getting busy right now, with a bit of a move here, looking like it's about to just say kumbaya and sail off into the sunset. I mean, look at the altcoins. They are about to explode. That says the altcoin train is about to rip. Get on the train before it goes bye-bye, because it's about to explode. Okay? It says it's about to go all the way to the moon. Guaranteed, it looks like it may. And we're in like a nice holding pattern here on these altcoins too as well, right? Let's take a look at our baby. The leader of the altcoins at this point, Doge, right? It's Sol and Doge. I mean, they're kind of the premier, like, you know, they kind of hold the flag, right? Doge represents the people that have been overgoverned for too long and are taking back their country, right? That's what Doge says. That's what Doge represents. Now, Doge isn't as low on the 2 hour like some other coins, and it's a little higher on the 1 hour. Like, it kind of already got a little bit of a move, but it's still looking pretty interesting to me, right? We take a look at the daily for Doge. A little overbought though. And it did come, you know, it's a little far away from that 21-day moving average. This is the only thing that kind of stressed me not stresses, but whenever I'm in a trade and I see that we get that far away, it tells me we may have a little more sideways price action. But it tells me like 30 to 34 could be really the squeeze, you know, and then the daily could come and then this thing just rips on a bull flag. 4 hour could also kind of consolidate a little longer there, right? And again, maybe it just explodes. The total market cap looks like everything's about to move. A chance it just straightens up here and just rips out of a bull flag to the upside. It does look pretty bullish to me, you know. And at the same time, they could crash Bitcoin. I've been so like weary of what they could do to Bitcoin because I know they have us at a place where they got everybody kind of in the middle, right? But I'll tell you what, the total market caps look amazing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance and Tether dominance now. We really have to kind of start piecing together a storyline. So Tether, you know, Bitcoin dominance looks like it may be falling out of this flag here. getting some drops, and that would be alt season right here, baby. Please, at least, even if we fell down a little bit and bounced back, but a little bit of alt season for the love, that would be great. Now, we have to make sure that Tether Dominance also wants to do the same in a similar time frame. Let's look at our 4-hour time. Yeah, I mean, it came up and it's curving down now. So let's take a look at what I'm seeing. I mean, what I see here was a bear flag that you fell out of. Let me get rid of this scribble. So sorry. If I were you, I'd be like, what is this, Sammy? And get rid of the moving averages. So it's a bear flag that we move out of. And look at this. I mean, I say yes. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. It looks like the whole world's about to dump their tether and just dump into altcoins. Like, this is the time. Like, if you're ever so sure, so confident to grab it all, for me, this would be it. Like, this would be it. Unbelievable. True insanity. Absolute craziness. So, yeah. I mean, it's steady. It's right now, from what I see, it's setting up for that move to 3.86%. And it looks like for this rally to have the rally it's going to have, it looks like it's the rally of like the complete sell-off of the tether. Like, it looks like we're just going to have like the tether dominance might have to come all the way down to 2%. I mean, because how else are we going to have this monster rally? We need more dumpage in tether dominance. That's also kind of tells me, like, do we get a bounce? You know, where everyone's so bullish and the fear and greed index is so high. There's always that luminaire, that looming fear that something is brewing near. Anyway, I got back into some alt action here. I had taken profits just last night, if you had seen. Got them cheaper than I had sold them at, you know, not much, but yet definitely cheaper. So I did at least keep some profit off the table, which is kind of nice. Doesn't always happen that fast, right? I realize now, though, I'm in for the long haul, and it is what it is, and I'm ready to steer the ship no matter which way it goes, right? And so that's kind of what we're in for. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Looks like Bitcoin could come all the way back down. Don't get scared. All the way back down here, too, to 89,200. You're looking for consolidation. You're looking for up and down, sideways, range-bound behavior. Shoulder, kind of head, right shoulder for the bigger move to the upside. So don't be discouraged tonight. I see sideways, up and down price action. We're kind of figuring out our way. The altcoins look like people are starting to kind of jump on in and making their last-minute bags before their chances dwindle of getting these prices that they are now. So you can be scared and let Bitcoin scare you out of beautiful positions. I used to do that. It happened to me many times back when I was first accumulating. But I know now what I know now, and I do what I do. So, wow, we had a huge pump, though, right? Cardano went to 81. Like, everything really got a little frothy at that, you know, and it was a good time. I did take some profits at that. It was high. I mean, everything was crazy. I felt like it was, you know, it was going to be a bigger pullback. It looks like the pullback was just light. And so, look at this. I mean, Cardano looks like it's about, I mean, the 4-hour on every coin, like, you're gone, baby. You're gone. Like, it looks like I could leverage trade Cardano tonight. Which I never do. But I mean, it's looking like there could be a possibility of a high move here. And you're going to Cardano to 98. Cardano breaks $1. We're going crazy. Like, you know, ADA Army, you know, the ADA camp. We're going crazy, man. I've been in Cardano since 2 cents, since I first learned about it from Crypto Love. Shout out to Crypto Love, man. God bless Randall from Crypto Love, my man. He got me into crypto. One of the first YouTube channels I ever saw in cryptocurrency was Randy. Does anyone know Randall from Crypto Love? Guy's amazing. Super nice dude. You know, it came on my channel when I had barely any subscribers. Said he was one of the first people to have Ben on a channel when he had more subscribers than Ben, and put Ben on and then watch Ben blow up. And it's just so funny how the world works like that, right? Crypto Love, baby. Randall from Crypto Love. One of the first people to really put his all into crypto. A lot of people can kind of link their story back a little bit. Close to here for me in the 99. Everybody needs to subscribe. Thank you. Merci pour l'éducation. You're welcome, my man. Shout out to Martin Dupuis. We love you, Martin. And thank you for the French, brother. A good old Canadian. Can you take a look at SHX Stronghold for me, please? As a reminder, I'm down to stream BOOKMAP. I'm good at it with the important adjustments required for the minimal traders and beyond. Good, sir. Oh, yes, we will do it. Don't worry. We're just slow to move. We have a lot going on. Thank you, though. Superchat stream Tao near. Can you please check Brett's cat? ticket BALT. Can you please check Brett's cat? Please check the DXDY. Right at the Tutoring. DYDX. Oh, yeah, the decentralized exchange. So I see a huge move in the altcoins. I see a big move in the altcoins. Looks like everything is about to rip to the upside, baby. Rip, 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 rip. It just seems to be the case here. Okay. And I could be wrong, but we are on a tear here. And things are getting pretty crazy. 1 minute the 1 hour has tight moving averages in most cases. Almost an inverted head and shoulder, bit of a double bottom here. Cardano looks like it's about to explode right now in the next 8 to 10 hours. I could be wrong, but the charts are conveying an uptrending. I call these ascending cup and handles, like they ascend up, right? A half a cup of handle or a slanted cup of handle, and they play out very similar to the cup and handle. I back tested it many times in my life. I have all different types of cup and handles that I used to use. This channel has changed for so long. Remember how many different savvy cup and handy to the upside every single day. This channel has changed, man. So much has gone, you know. Yeah, total 3 looks huge. It's breaking out. We went over that. Let's take a look at our DXY, which has been pumping, and it looks like the DXY may just want to pump and get ready with this crypto rally. The dollar wants to rally with us, which is strange, I know, and you're not used to it. But with Donald Trump behind the scenes here, as captain, I shouldn't say behind the scenes, as the captain of the ship, the dollar's going to be stronger than it ever was. It's just that's going to be the facts here, okay? And the 4 hour even looks, so the dollar's on par with crypto. For whatever reason, it looks like the dollar's going to pump with crypto. All right. Sam, can you check on BONK, baby, please? Anytime for Satoshi 11. And I didn't even get a chance to see how many people were here. I'm so enthralled with the stream. Shout out to the 1,890 people here on the live stream. Unbelievable for the weekly candle close. You guys, I'll be here every single Sunday night. We did 4 live streams this weekend. Can you believe it? Shout out to 4 live streams, huh? We did 2 morning streams and 2 night streams. As long as this one goes well and we finish it off with a blessing, it seems like we will. And we got super chats here. Strawberry AI, SHIB. And let's take a look at all these super chats. Blessings on blessings to everyone that participates and gives a super chat. We love you guys. You're amazing. We care about you. We think you're awesome. And we're so happy that everybody comes in and does what they do here on the channel. Let's take a look at the super chats. I just post them into the trading group. Please don't get disturbed if you see this. It just helps me keep them in one place so I can come back to them and I don't lose what's happening, because we want to nail it for you guys and we don't want anyone being like, hey, so the DXY for whatever reason looks like it's going to pump with altcoins. But usually that's a scary thing. This is a good thing. It looks like everything is ready for blast off. Everything is ready for blast off from what I'm seeing. Yeah. Someone wants to look at Fred here. I'll look at Fred quickly. Let's take a look at Fred. Is it time to load up on Fred before a massive move to the upside? To me, it looks like Fred is consolidating absolutely beautifully. I mean, that's right. If it dumped, it would have dumped straight down, right? Just getting tighter and tighter. Now, you never know. But I like that. I mean, that's looking interesting. Because it's such a more sketchy, high-risk coin, it's the raccoon. So, it's a meme. You could wait for it to break out and retest, right? And then, boom. But the measured move takes it to 46. I don't see how it doesn't. As long as we get the big, crazy move and this market starts to go where it's going to go, we could get this just, things could really, really take off here for Fred. Only a matter of time, but this is, stop somewhere like, even if the stop is super low, like that's crazy. The stop can be below 5 cents on Fred and ride it to 46. I mean, most people would never take that trade, but it's a trade that would sit perfectly well with me. And I'll pull my Fibonacci there and just keep it on the backside. But like there, you can see that we definitely, bounced off the golden pocket or dang close to it right there. Right there, we came off the 618. And maybe we get one more big move down there into that key area. That could be the last minute accumulation before Fred really just starts to take off again, further to the upside. Again, you never know. High risk meme. You never know. All right. But Fred looks interesting for sure. Let's take a look at Strawberry AI. Strawberry AI. So some signals here that things are going to go our way, but you never know. Bitcoin at 90,900, starting to really heat up here and decide it's going to take this market by storm. Let's take a look at your 7-minute time frame, just deciding it's looking nice. It's looking really good. It's putting up a big fight here for consolidation, saying, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to continue to pump here. Tonight could be the night. Looking like some big breakouts happening. BOOKMAP is showing us a move to 92,000. It's saying, hey, I'm going to take you to 92K. After that, you know, we're not going to show you much. Maybe a little to 92.5. We're short squeezing right now as we speak. I never got rid of the long. It looks sketchy as heck. There was a short scalp today that I gave. I didn't take the short scalp, but I was nice enough to show it to you. It played out exactly as I told you it would. If not, that was just me showing you how technical analysis works, if anything. Excuse my burping there. I apologize. Did not mean to pull a crypto face. Shout out to crypto face. God bless everybody here. Strawberry AI. Berry. Wrapped ETH. Strawberry AI. Is this it here? Or do you want it on base, though? I'm just not sure which one. Let's see. The one on base 3. Yeah, this one has at least the lowest volume. Okay, so this is it. Strawberry AI for sure. This is it. The search engine for crypto. Really? Advanced reasoning capabilities. Unlocking multi-agent reasoning for crypto research. 17 hours daily light existence. The light paper. Is an advanced AI design specifically for blockchain users. Harnessing cutting-edge AI technology, Strawberry offers a robust solution tailored for crypto investors. Designed to be inherently multi-module. Sure. Strawberry of AI. Launched the first of many AI agents, which lays the foundation for advanced features. Interesting. Designed specifically for Web3, enabling users to query Web3, crypto, and blockchain topics with smart agent interaction for unique interaction experience. Unlock in 17 hours, huh? Interesting. Strawberry AI, huh? I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. Seem like they're selling it pretty good, though. And people have been piling in. And since literally early September, this thing has just been on a nice little move. It even has a nice uptrend that it's keeping, and it's well above support or resistance. So that tells me that this could continue its trend further to the upside. Might even make look a little cup and handle here. Cup and handle to the upside. And then it's got its next leg up once it breaks out on its way. It's actually already broke out, as you can see. It says 46 cents is very likely for Strawberry AI. All right. You have to buy it with ETH, though, which always throws me off. All right. Always throws me off. 90,880 for Bitcoin. And the shorts are not happy tonight, I'm telling you right now. And I just don't short Bitcoin in a bull run. It's just not, it's not a smart move for me. It never was, never will be. I'm more apt into finding the best altcoins at the right time, scooping them up when everyone else is not scooping them up. You know what I mean? I want to scoop it up when people just aren't paying attention. I want to get myself a piece of the action. Why not, right? Why not? So that's kind of how I feel about it. And that's how I go. That's how I go about it. That's how I do, yo. That's how I do. Sorry. Eagle AI on base chain. If Pepe ever reaches $1, I'm going to be so rich. It's never going to hit $1. That'd be insane. Hey, Sam, what do you think of GOAT? Blessings to you. I mean, it's just going to continue what it does, right? We found GOAT when it was pretty early, too. 50 cents, and then it ripped to 70 cents. And now it's almost done a 3x and continuing. I mean, it looks like GOAT's just never going to stop. This AI has taken the world by storm, and I feel like the AI is determined more than a human. It's like going to make sure that its coin goes all the way. I think a lot of people are speculating on that. I think a lot of people think that way. Like, it's a speculative idea. So now the meme coin takes on an actual speculative investment idea. Like, can this even do better than anything I've ever invested in? And I think that's the lore here behind investing in the sentient AI, right? And so that creates, you got to think about it speculatively. That, you know, you got to look at the angle here. And that creates volume, creates speculation, creates thought, which gets people in, right? And maybe it's in an inverted head and shoulder, and it's starting its next move to 230. I can't see why it wouldn't continue up, because that's all it's been doing. So it's been on a perfect trajectory to the upside. A little bit of a dip there when it went back to 41 from 85. You know, I thought that was kind of when people would give up on that thing, but that now it went from 30 and did basically a 4x almost. I mean, pretty awesome. And it did a 4x since like November 4th. So you're talking 2 weeks, 13 days to 4x your money. All right. This looks like a move to 230 is coming for gold. And I don't even like this coin. I don't even own it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just telling you where the TA is likely going to take this thing to the upside. Crypto Lifer got my wallet pregnant, and I like it. Amen. Yes, Sam, Goat, Lucci, Fartcoin on deck. The best Christmas one is Gizmo. Watch out for Gizmo. Everyone talks about Lucci. I hear about Lucci all day long, every minute of the day, constantly. Like, you can't go anywhere with hearing about Lucci. It's Lucci this, it's Lucci that. Lucci, 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 Lucci. I get it. You all want it. It's the hottest coin since sliced bread, apparently. Lucci's been hot since November 8th, November 9th. Just ripping. Absolutely ripping. 55 cents looks like the next target for Lucci. It looks like these coins are about to go loopy. Madness out here. Absolute madness. Pepe has 4 zeros. They just happen to be in the wrong place, right? Uchidi falling out the sky. Let's get rich. Wow. Dang, man. These things just keep... It almost hurts your brain, right? There's so much opportunity. Let's take a look at our baby Shibby, Shibby, Shib, Shib. All right. Bitcoin getting that move back down. It's a violent Sunday night. Just be careful. Let's take a look at Shibby, Shib, Shib. Shib on Mexi, Shiba Inu. So we could see a big move coming for SHIB, and it happened. It was awesome. We got it. Now what? What happens for SHIB now? Well, I'll break it all down for you. We hit our target, 49% gains out the flag. We called it. Beautiful move, right? Let's refresh the page, get rid of the moving averages, and start fresh for you from the very beginning here on that daily time frame. I mean, daily's not done. Look at that curve. Looks like the daily at any moment could start to rip. Daily looks nice to me. Coins look ready. We went over total 3, which is going to really show you what's going to happen to these altcoins, and it's about to rip. Uptrending move, previous support is resistance like everything else. I just see a big move coming for every single coin in the game. Looks like this could be where retail really enters the market and begins to boom us further to the upside here. Some catalyst comes this week where everyone starts to hear about crypto and even more than they've already have. And I think everyone's already telling their friends are getting, I got rich off. There was a huge pump this week. The Google searches are climbing for Bitcoin, for altcoins. It's getting crazy. Hex will start to, everything's going to move soon. I see SHIB getting ready. This is your last chance to accumulate SHIB before it makes its before it starts to make huge moves. And again, I don't want to hype people up. Maybe we get a dump. I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. I'm just telling you that the charts are telling me that this is my last chance to load up. I'm conveying a message. Whether you listen to me or not, I have no idea. And again, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I see something interesting in these charts, but what do I know? I've just been doing this every day for thousands of days. Probably means nothing. Probably just go back to sleep. But SHIB looks interesting to me for sure. Let's take a look at Tau. We'll take a look at Tau here. Bid tensor on MEXC. All right. Had it in that tight channel. Said, which way is it going to go? Is it going to go up and make this, or is it going to go down and make the flag, right? It shows the downward flag. You see what I'm saying? Bit of cat ears there too. Little sloppy cat ears in a way. Almost have to do this with it. And these are my alerts. which I can delete now. Beautiful bounce. 400 seemed to be the cheapest price people were going to be able to get this thing before it decided to make its bounce back up. I mean, already up 20. Can you make... People think, oh, it's such a big coin, I shouldn't buy the dip, and I'm already up 25% on something with a large market cap. Because they're all going to make their move together. You just have to have the guts to get in, man. So that bounce from 4 all the way back up to 6, right? So from the 5th of November to the 11th, in 6 days, it went up basically 50%, right? You made 200 on your 400. Came back down for last chances. And to me, this is that same flag that you're watching on those other coins, but just a little more disguised. That same cup and handle. It's the same high or low. And I see a consolidation one more time, and you're gone. And you're gone. And so, last chance to buy Tau below 500, maybe tonight. Maybe tonight, right? This may go down. This stream may go down. People may bookmark this stream. And it may be like, man, this guy basically was on that last possible night where you had a chance to change your life in a major. And again, there's always opportunity in the market. And there's going to be other opportunity. But I'm just saying, like, from what I see, this is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Got some, like, spider web or something, probably. They get you, man. They get you. This guy never quits. I have so much respect for him. Shout out to Busta Crypto. It is a tiny bit abroad on a descending wedge. A little bit. A little bit over there. But yeah, I see this thing moving. And that, to me, that I've seen this play out just as a cup and handle plays out. That, my friends, is a cup and handle ready to rock to the upside. And then you have the bigger channel here. Look at this. And that has a bigger measured move. You know, so you can kind of see where this thing's going to go. Like, and I see 1400. There's a 3x coming for Tau. In my humble opinion, somewhere by, March. BARSIK is a hot meme coin of the dead cat from a celebrity. I guess so. That's so sad, man. Did something happen to Hezbollah? No. Honestly, it's flagging out like everything else, and it came back down to a fib level. That's acceptable, the 0.6 Fibonacci. You expected that maybe going a little more, but this thing could continue to pump. We got to revisit these. I barely ever will remember any of these. That's the thing. Eagle AI. Been hearing about this puppy. 8 million market cap. A lot of locked liquidity there. What has it got? ApeCoin or something in there? What is that all about? EIA wrapped ETH. It's just weird, right? It had a different symbol I've ever seen there. Anyway. I mean, as far as memes are going, that's a consolidation, like pretty strange, but almost a descending triangle. He's mainly dumped to the downside, but it is consolidating. Very small market cap. It's not really following the rules as TA goes, really. That to me, when I see this, they dump pretty hard. So if I had to go by the TA, it says it's going to dump. But it is consolidation, so anything could happen, right? Let's take a look at SHX. I don't know why you guys keep bringing... I think this coin is kind of... I don't want to say it, but it's not my cup of tea. All right. Everything's going to pump, though, so here you go. Look, we had in this rising wedge. It dipped down. Then it came up strong. Strong. SHX. I mean, I see everything going to pump. So I don't really care what coin it is. That 3-hour, 4-hour time frame says we are about to go on a massive journey. And like the bulls had their last chance to dump Bitcoin, it looks like tonight it just really couldn't win. It's really they didn't really seem to have enough strength. How's the miners selling off at their point, and then enough people just wanted to buy the price? I see SHX booming up to 009. And you could make massive gains on this. I shouldn't hate. It's a, you know, I just remember this coin kind of being, you know, thinking it was going to do better and just, you know. And there's my baby PONKE. I really like PONKE. It's my sweetie. All right. I believe PONKE could do numbers. And I kept saying PONKE was going to break out. Look at the all-time high there for PONKE. And PONKE at 65 now. Remember when I started accumulating PONKE down here into these regions? PONKE started to rip. Then I put that big buy into PONKE at 6,000, around 40 cents. I mean, that's already made me 3-4 grand. So PONKE, man, about to do damage. And this is just the beginning of this stuff, everybody. In my humble opinion, just the beginning. Stop on the moving averages. PONKE's a little ahead of the game, so now it probably will consolidate a little bit. You know, look for a flag, but I see it continuing. And then when everything rips, you know, 10, 12 hours from now, I wouldn't be surprised if PONKE starts to rip again. And we see PONKE at 90. Things are going to get crazy. I don't think people realize. Let's take a look at PAL. They think I'm just hyping it up because I'm the guy in crypto. So of course I want it, but I don't do this every day. Like I don't get hyped until it's really hype. So PAL AI took the beat down to the ground, right? I don't own any, but it might be time to buy some. I've always wanted the coin. Wished I got some, but never did. That beat down might be the perfect time. You know, it didn't change the fundamentals. It's still a great product. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom here too. Look, a deranged one. You know, you would consider that a move. You would consider a move coming there. It's almost a cup and handle. I know it's crazy, but see, it's a cup and handle. And I see people kind of just jumping back in or buying more and kind of with a vengeance. I really do. And this is probably a good price. And people are going to take advantage of it. And it's sad because some people are probably going to be able to ride it back to where it should have been. And I wouldn't be surprised. PAL was such a strong project. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it back. Yeah. Currently holding my mother's long hand, waiting for her to take her last breath. Just want to tell everyone, reach out to your loved ones and tell them you love them. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. God bless you, David. I know it all too well, my friend. God bless you, my friend. Oh my gosh. I hope you have great memories and times where, you know, that's all we can really hope for, is that you had great memories. Miggles, Mr. Miggles ripping, making a lot of people happy. I mean, look at that thing. And it's still got a small market cap. And this is what I see for MANEKI. Remember when I kept saying MANEKI was about to break out of the inverted, it was in the cup and handle. And I said these cup and handles always, like 90% of the time, they break out. So you just have to find them and get into one, and they're going to rip on you. Look at a 4X there for Miggles. Mr. Miggles, man. And the market cap's so small. But like, maybe it pulls back a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. But I mean, the market cap is so small. I mean, when this could get to $1 billion. Let me show you my MANEKI idea here. All right. MANEKI. So I could see that MANEKI was likely going to boom. And we talked about these key levels for MANEKI. And I said, look for it to bounce, right? And continue. And look at MANEKI just, I mean, it just took off. It's insanity. And look, there's the Adam and Eve for MANEKI. And I believe I also drew this on the decentralized exchange if we look up MANEKI. And I know this is crazy, but once you know TA real well, it's as simple as drawing that line and buying and waiting. It's so creepy, right? But like, that's the Adam and Eve right there. MANEKI, okay? So look, I'm about to blow your mind. So, okay. What did we just look at? We were just looking at what was it? Dude, Ski Mask Cat, people. I want to see what that's doing right now. People like that coin. Oh no, not this one. This one looks like no. That's not the right one. Sorry, don't get caught up. All right. It was MANEKI, and then there was I can't remember the coin we just looked at. You guys got to tell. Oh, Mr. Miggles. Yeah. So let me show you something interesting, right? Look what Mr. Miggles did. It had the Adam and Eve, made the elongated, and then boom, right? Interesting, correct? All right. So you're going to go to Bar's pattern. You're going to grab that, right? And see, we're going to copy that. And then we're going to show you Maneki. And I'm telling you, man, I got a weird skill here. I can see things. And Maneki's still got a tiny market cap. But, like, it's got the exact same pattern. Like, to the T. You know? Not I mean, they're not going to be perfectly exact, but they're going to be pretty dang close. And it just tells me, like, Maneki is on its way to do something amazing. It's only a matter of time. And you're going to see Maneki move. And, I mean, that says Maneki goes to 0.008 cents. It does it 8x. You know? Maneki about to do absolute damage when retail wakes up and they see what's happening. Maneki, baby. Maneki. All right? So, yeah, I see Maneki getting crazy and getting ready for a possible another move. Now, you got to be careful when you buy these memes, and you got to kind of hang on tight, right? You got to hang on tight. Maneki, though, is a wanted coin right now, and people are fiending for it, and they don't even know why, but they want more Maneki, and they want it now. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so jump on the Maneki train. I've been buying Maneki for a long time. All right, I bought Maneki a long time ago, and it's been cheap for a long time, and it still is pretty cheap even with this big pump. It's got a lot of liquidity. This thing could do damage. Maneki probably is the one. I'm seeing what they'll yeah. I'm gonna buy like 8 grand more Maneki right now. I'm telling you, man. Maybe I'll eat my words here, but I like this coin. And there you have it. There's my load up there, 222. All right. And there you have it. Maneki, baby. Right? I like this coin a lot. I've been in it for a long time. It's been serving me well. Maneki. Probably comes back, does a sideways move here, but as long as it stays above 1.3, you're ready for a bigger move. Can you check out Sudang? USDT. Sudang. Sudang is Mudang, right? I mean, it's like, you know, that same idea. Bitcoin 90,660, just kind of hovering inside that 7-5-minute flag as expected. Doing what we want. All right. And this is on Sui, Hippo on Sui. Wow, remember when we circled that? We looked at this down here before it ripped. You can see on my channel, I'm showing you the cup and handle and saying it's probably going to get to this key level. And boy, did it get to that key level. You can see every coin is now using a support of resistance and showing signs of using that to its next move. You can see, like, it's not a coincidence. Every single thing is on and total 3 looks just like this holding, you know. Total 3 is actually ahead of it, so it's like some of the bigger coins are going to start pulling these. The market wants to run. This is called Hippo on Sui. It still only has $250,000. It could definitely 4x to $1 billion market cap. We were looking at this thing down there at 0.04. I mean, we're talking a long time ago when I first looked at this coin. Only up 200% at one point up, you know, 2x, maybe up a little more though if you went lower. Super chats, ALPH. May you take a look at Chainlink, please. Why do people ask for the, like, I'm sorry, I should be rude. Let's take a look at ALEPH. Okay. And there's a laugh at Alephium. Hold on. Alephim. I mean, either you believe in the coin or you don't. That's what kind of comes down to the end of the story here. If you bought it, technical analysis is horrible in this coin right now. It doesn't look amazing. But you know, it's in the cup and handle. and it's coming back down to the key areas of support. I own this coin. I'm willing to be there for the long, long haul and just wait for the market to come back up and take this thing up. Will it go there? You never know. No one really talks about it. It doesn't get tweeted enough. It's kind of not in the limelight. You have to remember that. So it was cool when I started buying it, like, I don't know, 18 months ago. And I was speculating on it being cool, but it's been quiet. Still got a great team. Still could do numbers. Infrastructure comes. Utility comes. This thing, I believe, will still pump. I have faith in it. I'm not selling my bags, but it's down on the lows. It did make a higher low. There's a bit of a weird wick there, but you just watch for this to consolidate tighter. Once it breaks the daily 200 MA, it's gone, though. We're just waiting for that oh-so beautiful moment in time. Bitcoin, 90,550. Pulling the market back a little bit here for Bitcoin. But to be honest, altcoins are ripping. They don't seem to care. They're loving this Bitcoin action. I think altcoins have turned on. At this point, altcoins have turned on. And to me, that seems to be it here. Right? It just seems to be it. I could be wrong, but hey, it is time. It is time. Okay, let's take a look here at BONK and Kaspa. And you can even see how many people are coming to the super chat. You know, they're coming here to the live stream asking about coins. We talked about BONK breaking to the upside. We told you every coin was hot. Tight moving averages, about to make a move. Interesting how crazy BONK kept pumping. I would have thought it would have retraced a little bit there. See why I have my flag? Continued to rip, but now it's got to pull back. BONK's ahead of a lot of other coins. 21, but again, like I showed you, they can uptrend in a flag, and you got to look at your 4-hour. So here you are. BONK is way a little above its previous support of resistance, doing the same thing we saw a lot of these other coins do. I think it just pumped a little harder, so it needs to, you know, and maybe it does one of these. We don't know exactly. For me, I just see continuation, probably a little consolidation, slight pullback at the very least. Maybe you get to that 4 or 5 area. If you're lucky enough to accumulate on a wick or something, you know, maybe you bounce back here. I think it's just unlikely you even get it here. And BONK continues further to the upside. You had your chance to get these coins. We talked about it. We went over it with everybody. I said this weekend was going to be huge. I went over it on Friday over and over again. I said, watch out. We went over it last week. I said when the altcoins were going to pump a month ago, 2 months ago, when I first found that cup and handle on Total 3. And I said, get ready. This could be it. And that really was the lower prices. Since then, we've been moving up. Let's take a look here at Kaspa on MEXC. Kaspa about to do massive damage. KRC20 for Kaspa seems to be taken off. Almost want to kind of pin this a little higher. I mean, look out. This thing could get... Kaspa looks like it's about to explode right now. And people know what's up. And if Bitcoin's, you know, hold... I mean, this is it. Look at that. Kaspa looks like it's going to rip tonight up to 20 cents. I know you think I'm nuts, but I see Kaspa going somewhere to 18, 19 cents tonight into tomorrow. The KRC20s are taking off. It got back above the 4-hour 200 MA. Made this beautiful kind of double bottom strange pattern there, but whatever it did, it boomed out of it. Made an ascending triangle looking absolutely beautiful with the uptrend, tight moving averages, golden cross above the point of control. Stick a fork in this thing. It's ready to rock. It's a little high on those stochastics, but it's above the 200 MA on the 8-hour. Whenever I see that, I make a move. Kaspa could likely continue to rip here to the upside. Even a lev trade, which, you know, be careful if you have never, you know. But like there, I mean, with the stop below the 8-hour 200 MA, could produce beautiful gains here. I see a move for Kaspa tonight. Something looks brewing like it's brewing. I know we're a little overbought with the stochastics and things don't look amazing. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kaspa does not break below the 200 MA on the 8-hour and continues to rip here to the upside. Kaspa looks absolutely interesting. That's a very bullish consolidation. And you can see how excited my voice gets as I start talking about it. Kaspa really starts to get me going, gets me going. You know, that is it. That's the move. I mean, I'm like, whoa, right? I envisioned the show like in a live studio audience. We were rocking. I have a bunch of screens behind me. And we were going, and this show is going to take over, man. I see this show doing something big. Like, it's not going to end inside my house. We're going to expand this show. It's going to go big. I knew it. I got this feeling this show is going to do something huge. It's going to continue to run. The people's coin. Okay, DYDX, Cheyenne. DYDX. I mean, this coin, just doesn't tickle my fancy enough, really. I guess it should, though. Look at it. It's about to... I'm telling you right now, everything's about to rip. No one believes me, but I can see it. It looks absolutely... This is... I've never seen more obvious trades in my life. Like, there you go. Boom. I mean, for a swing trader, this is a swing trader's delight. Perfect time to swing some coins. I mean, that looks like it's going to move to 184 very, very simply. I've never seen a more short setup. It looks awesome. Is it guaranteed? Nothing is guaranteed. But it looks pretty nice to me. Stop loss below 110. Aiming for 184, 190 area. Looks very, very doable here on DYDX. I give it my pass. It go, you know, tight moving averages, high volume node. Stokes are a little high, but they can flip. If the 1 hour got it and the 2 hour got it, they'll still a little, It may have to come up and come back down to the bottom of the pattern first. We may get some consolidation. Chance you can get it back at 121. Prices could change. But for the most part, it looks like a bigger move is coming. You know, if we just kind of trust the overall trend there, a bigger move is coming. I wouldn't be surprised. Nice eye there on DYDX. Definitely looks like it's going to make a move. Nice swing trade to 186 area for price action. And you could swing that, make it a long term, whatever makes you happy. I don't know what you're doing. You know, do nothing. I know nothing but the fact about ignorance. So you just get that education. What I want to teach you is how the moving averages are moving, what this VRVP is, how to set up your support of resistance, and pay attention. All right. Should I get out of Ditto? I would never tell you what to do. You got to do whatever makes you happy. I would never tell you what to do. SEI just absolutely taking off. Absolutely taking off. And the altcoin train seems to have left the station, everybody. Goodbye. Good night. It's gone. Wow, DIONE, they just destroyed this puppy, huh? This was used to be, remember we used to trade this puppy up huge? That's why we trade them and we leave them to the dumpster. All right. And you name it, a move is probably coming for a coin. Let's take a look at Hamster Combat. Someone said it is coiling up. Huge run up. We called that run up, remember? That was awesome. We were able to see that, put a target on it, and it went pretty high, even past it probably, right? Now this is pretty weird. It's like in a very strange type of flag here. I guess that would put it in something like that. I don't know, a little sketchy, but the moving averages are tight. It is coiling up. I see what you're saying. Not the best, though. It's kind of a descending triangle, but if everything rips, this is going to rip too. And it's got a small market cap, right? So this has to be like, what, 100% move or more or something. 80% at least. There you go. I mean, that's a big move. That's a swing trade right there for Hamster Combat. Interesting. SEI taking off. Just like absolutely ripping it. Look at that candle. Gone, baby, gone. Interesting. Wow. 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 Okay, 90,600 for Bitcoin. 1,985 people. Can we get 1,000 likes here? $207 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. May God bless you all. Thank you. Let's take a look at ENKI on Sol. I mean, I don't think I can keep up with the super chats, honestly. I don't think it's possible. At one point. Let's take a look at ENKI here on Sol. ENKI. ENKI was the first alien. I actually know who ENKI is. Makes me kind of interested. UAP and ENKI. I got on some UAP, ENKI. Yeah, ENKI was the alien we recovered from Area 51. He lived for a while. This is a true story, whether you believe it or not. And we nursed him. We tried to keep him alive. He eventually did pass. We couldn't keep him alive, you know. But we definitely have had connections with aliens already in our lifetime here on Earth, you know what I mean? Most people don't believe it. And I should, every time I say that, there's someone that attacks me in some crazy way. ENKI did have a brother he was reaching out to, I believe. Exactly, right? Krill. Wasn't it Krill? What was his brother's name? I shouldn't have said it out loud, but who knew his brother's name? Who knew ENKI's brother's name? No, Krill was the alien, actually. Yeah, Krill was the alien. ENKI was the Anukai alien. Exactly, sorry. Krill was the alien we found in Area 51. That's Krill. Yeah, ENKI was Anukai alien, right? ENKI was the king of the Anukai. Yeah, you're right. It was Enil and ENKI. 100%. Now, you guys are spot on. Yeah. Yep. If you know your YouTube folklore. YouTube taught us all this history. It used to be out there. It's not as much anymore. ENKI on Sol, very tiny market cap, just beginning. Who knows? You never know if it will pull up, gain some steam. Who knows? Live for you, stake and Jupe. Yes, I always stake Jupe. Always, baby, always. Always, baby, always. Okay, we got Chomp on base. We got Cheyenne. What is this Cheyenne? I don't know what a Cheyenne is. Cheyenne. And someone wants Chomp. I can save those O&Ms. A CH there. Chomp coin on base. 21 million market cap. That's where I like it. 10 to 20 is cool because at least it's made some moves there. 3.3 in liquidity locked. Ain't bad. The whole market rips, it's going to rip too. Look for it to consolidate though. This one, I feel like I don't have to jump into so early, but if it consolidates, by all means. I don't think I'll ever remember this thing. I got to write down a list on my desk and leave it in the morning. I'll be like, Chomp. What the heck was I writing down there? Chomp on base. Does look like it could continue from what I'm looking at. It's interesting. It had the Adam and Eve popped up. That's usually where it starts to move again. After this Adam and Eve, they all do it. They all seem to be able to do it. I don't know if it's just like a scientific fact that memes will move with human intervention. Just certain types of memes. But once they get this, once they get this elongated Adam and Eve, like Maneki's in, like we saw that move for MIGGLES, anything can happen. Sats, Satoshi Vision. No. Yeah, we looked at Eagle AI. Now it's Link, Render, Bongo, and Notcoin. Chainlink, baby, Chainlink. I have 100 grand at Chainlink, so I'm representing Chainlink hard. Wow, I like seeing Chainlink ripping. Chainlink's just about to fly. This is it, my friends. These are the days to be alive. This is when a lot of money could be made here. Chainlink about to pump to the upside. Chainlink going to 19. And you heard it here first. Look at that consolidation. Only a matter of time till when I put out Chainlink to the trading group, we're in alt season. And I don't put out Chainlink. Chainlink doesn't move. Chainlink sits there and does nothing until alt season. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being honest. I have Chainlink. I have 100 grand of it at $12. I'm already up $2 on my 12. 1/6 of my 100 grand is already making gains, baby. A tenth would be 10 grand. So I'm already up like $12,000 on $2. I mean, something crazy like that, right? Maybe even more. Like 100 divided by 6. Do the math, right? It's 1 with 4 left over. 6 into 40 is 6. 1.6, yeah. So 16 grand. I mean, that's awesome. All right. It's 96. I'm off by a little bit, but right. So there you go. Anyway, you're like, what did he just do? So anyway, Chainlink to the upside here. I see a big move for Chainlink. Honestly, that looks like the most obvious trade I've ever seen in my life. If that dumps, I'll be so surprised. Like, I think that's a 90% accurate that trade's going to play out. I've never seen a more obvious trade in my whole life. Again, you never know. And I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and it could dump in my face. But I mean, that looks just like, come on. Like, it's a huge coin that barely ever moves. all of a sudden a bunch of stuff is happening in the markets and it's about to take over. I don't know about you, but it looks like we're getting a move here in these altcoins, and Bitcoin dominance about to give way and give a nice pump for the next few weeks. And it just looks like that's what's about to happen. I put 100 grand in render. I just unloaded so much into the market, and render, look, that move I got into render between 650 and 710 there. And this looks like the last chance to get into render before render is just absolutely gone. So, you know, my instincts to pile in, and I piled, you know, I never got rid of the render, just so you know, and I piled back into everything before the pump just now. I just did it in front of you guys, and then we pumped so hard. Render looks like it's about to moon to the upside too. Another sweet, sweet trade. I can't believe, you know, this is setting up pretty nicely for tonight. And it's a Sunday night. We could come into Monday morning just ripping. And maybe Monday we have to pull back because we pump all night tonight. I'll give you a Monday pullback for a pump tonight, you know, or into tonight. And so, like, coin after coin, like whether you want to swing trade big positions in large, whether you want to swing, you could swing trade, like I would swing $1 million on render or length. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, there's opportunity for everyone. The big time trader can swing these big, fat, huge market cap coins and make gains. The small guy can load up on DCA and get gains. You know, we can swing trade little, you know, it's just, this is amazing. The time that we're in right now, the opportunity is abound, my friends. The opportunity is abound. And there's a lot of money to be made here for the people that aren't afraid to take a shot, right? The Mayflower is leaving. Are you going to jump on the Mayflower, or are you going to stay with everybody else? I'm jumping on the Mayflower. I'm going into those uncharted waters, my friends. I'm going to find out what's out there. I'm going to find out what's out there. Are you coming with me? That's the question. Are you coming with me? Because I'm going out there, baby. I'm going out there. And I may not come back, but I'm not going to stay here on this land alone. I'm going out to find my long lost brothers of destiny. Are you with me? Put a 333 if you're with me. I'm serious. I may be joking, but I'm also serious. Put a 333 if you're with me, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Render doing damage. I got 100 racks in render. I've made that open recently, and this thing is starting to move. Let's see where it goes, baby. We are forming the formation of Megatron. And look at all the 333s. We got a lot of people that believe in themselves out here. We got a lot of people that believe themselves out here. Ditto, please, Sammy, Cup and Handy. I don't even want to talk about it. You said it's horrible, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please don't mention it again. God bless you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to turn the Mayflower into a tiki bar. Interesting. And let's take a look at that fan funding, man. We got Dat Part. Hey, Sam, before you leave, could you look at RIZO? Ditto, please. Sam, Cup and Handy. Someone says they don't like Ditto. You guys are confusing me now. Can you check out Brat's Cat on Base? BALT soon. RIZO and BALT and Notcoin. See how fast that could be here. You got to be fast to keep people happy here. I can't be like, even if thank God my mind works as fast as it does, I can keep up with you guys. Wow, RIZO's gone. I mean, it was gone. Like, could have got in earlier. This thing ripped. You know, it did a 7x in 12 hours, in like 5 hours since this morning. I mean, dang, right? Still pumping. And there, you know, you got to go to your small time frames. The 1 second's probably a pretty good time frame to watch, honestly. Just to kind of see what the trend is doing. Like right now, it still looks like it's in some buy trend, right? Wow, that thing did moves. And again, hey man, you got one. Everybody catches one or two here. Look, it's just all buys. I don't know what's up with this thing. Haha, yes. Tesla's hedgehog mascot. Meme coin with the most RIZO. Oh my gosh. And they got like, all right. Second I see a profane, I'm like, ah, come on. Anyway, RIZO, we got BALT. Now we got Brett's Cat, BALT. I mean, just getting started. You're in early. I don't know though. Like, you know, you'd have to take a shot. Like, this is like, it becomes up to the person at this point. This doesn't like scream yes, but it doesn't scream no. Brett's hot. Anything associated with Brett is hot, I guess. Is it that simple? I don't know. I don't get a good emotion out of Brett's Cat. Like, it's not like Peanut, you know, or Fred. It doesn't do that for me. So I don't know. I got mixed signals here, to be honest. I got mixed signals. SCI ripped all the way to 54. Unbelievable. Pulling back now. What a rippage. I mean, this could be a huge mover at 1 million market cap. You may be getting this could 100x. You know, we may have found the one right now. We don't know. That's the thing. The TA looks interesting. If you pull a fib, it's okay. It's got some, you know, it went to the Fibonacci golden pocket. It wicked down there. I mean, it pulled off a traditional move. Suggested it could move back up. You never know though. I can't speak on these. I can't. You got blue chip, big cap, small cap, low cap, no cap. I talk no cap. I don't know cap. I got market cap, no cap. No cap when I tell you what's up, no cap. So, you know, Notcoin, this thing looks like it's going to rip too. I see rippage for Notcoin. I mean, I see rippage for the whole market. Everything just looks euphoric. I don't know why, but that's just what I see happening here. 35% gains possibly coming out of Notcoin. I mean, it stays above the 200 MA. This is what I go for. Consolidation above the 200. I mean, that's simple. And then I buy in and I wait for the moves. Like, I have a strategy that plays out for me over and over and over again. And I'm teaching as many people as I can so they can take advantage of this market while it's still out here. I don't know when things, you never know, but right now things are going our way. We went through 4 years of pain. It didn't look good. You're now getting rid of the people that are in our way. It looks like tomorrow Gary is gone, but we will see. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's wait for the actual resignation speech so we can just, you know, go to the beach and party, because that's going to be a special day. A lot of people got hurt from all those horrible lawsuits on XRP. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. Join the trading group today if you want to find out more. I put out Ohm last night. This thing ripped up for 23%. We gave you DGen that ripped up for 322. All these setups that I'm ripping right now, if you look back, you'll probably see XRP. We tracked it beautifully to 109 and beyond. Nexa ripped up for 27%. And we even hit Bitcoin multiple times, tons of different calls, Injector Protocol, Popcat, and the works, you name it. You know, 290% before it happened. And some of these are even live, so you can compare. Okay, yeah, he did do that. Pepe, perfect setup. SHIB, perfect setup. Setup after setup, gain after gain after gain. Find out more, hit the gains. Go to CryptoLifer.com to jump on in. We make it very simple to do. You go to the pinned comment up here and jump on into CryptoLifer.com. Brand new website that we just provided and created too as well for this bull run. Substantial, awesome, great. And you can hit subscribe and you could get a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual subscription to my trading group where I'm there every single day, constantly get my insights, my mental clarity insights, pushing you forward, you know, progression, how to stay disciplined every single day. How do I run a business for 1,400 days straight without a day off? How did I pull that off? I can teach you how to find consistency and discipline in your life in a way you've never thought possible. Okay? I do it every single day. We do it together. I'm not bragging. I'm trying to get you excited and energized right here so you can understand that this is what we're going to do. We're going to push ourselves to the limit every single day of our lives. Even when we relax, we're going to make sure we relax in a good way. Look at this head and shoulder to dump on tether dominance. Do you really want to hold tether right now as it's about to dump on you? I'm going to dump on you. I'm going to dump on you. You know what I'm talking about. Remember that, Dave? That's just so silly. Anyway, everything looks like it's a rippage coming. Just depends on where you want to be and what you want to do. You make your move. And I make mine over here. Right? So here, you know, or are we all piling into a market that's about to beat us to the ground? Are they faking us out for a massive dump back to greed back to 75? Or is that 83 just enough to cool us down? I believe it is when the bull run is this hot. I do believe it is. Everyone, we're going to start kind of winding it down here on the live. It's 9:47. Okay? It's been an amazing, amazing weekend of multiple live streams. I've given you my all. But if I stay on, you're just going to keep piling on the super chats until they never end. I did Eagle on base. I couldn't find Cheyenne. Maybe I got to spell it with an E instead. Cheyenne. Reminds me of some AI sentient being, right? Was Cheyenne like a horse that someone, you know, something happened to? Is that what it was? Oh, the first animal in Peanuts Freedom Farm. Cheyenne was the first animal to be rescued and rehabilitated by the beloved Peanuts, the Squirrel Freedom Farm. Peanuts Freedom Farm is a nonprofit sanctuary for saving animals. I mean, you think Cheyenne would do numbers then, right? Kind of crazy. I see what you're saying. I see the narrative there. With the market ripping, does Cheyenne decide to just to go on a massive tear? Is Cheyenne the one right now? You want to be in at 1 million and be selling right now to everybody, right? Technically, right? Look, the AVE AI is starting to do damage. And look, even my portfolio is up today. Jin and the Cat isn't up. Shoguth is going a little bit. I got a little Solana. My Whiff Peanut was a rug, I feel. My Lonely Cat's okay. My Analos. Got a bunch of nonsense here. Monster. When I buy that garbage. And I thought Tim Truth Terminal, but it never really came to fruition. You know? I never bought L Gear. I don't know what that is. Ends up in your wallet. Zeus was the airdrop, right? Metaplex token, really the one that pumped up today hard for 1,200. And this AVE AI. Look, 13-33333. It's always the 333 with me. Every time, I'm telling you, you hang out with me, you're going to see the 333 all the time. I don't know why. I can't explain it. And the 77 started happening right before my dad died. Then he passed, and it was 777 all the time. So crazy. I would never take a shit. Look at this 4,000. This is how you get rugged. Oh my God. $4,000 market cap. That's crazy. People putting in $10, like, maybe. Don't hurt me. Just don't hurt me, boy. Anyway, but thank you. And then we found out what Cheyenne was. And that's why I deep dive, and I don't want to miss it. People are trying to help us out here. White Dot Cheyenne, you now have heard about so many of the new meme coins that nobody knows about on this channel. You have an edge. You know what the setups are looking like. You know what coins are hot. I mean, if you're not set up right now for this bull run from coming hanging out with me, I don't know what to tell you. Bongo the Cat, baby. Bongo the Cat. I like Bongo the Cat. I've always liked it. I've always felt like Bongo could do numbers. And remember we did this here. It did make the falling wedge. Remember I said, I don't know what's going to do, but it's coming back to the 21. Someone asked me, and it did that. And then you would have flagged it out. And then it broke out the flag. I can't tell you how it's going to make the flag. I could just tell you how you should prepare for the flag. And manage. $92 million market cap. You got to pick your poison. But that's small. I mean, anything under 140 to me is still something that can 10x. If you're looking for that. You know, the 100x's are, you know, you got to be real, you got to get in 5-10 million. You can still 100x a 10 million market cap, which is pretty cool. That market, this market's that forgiving. You don't have to even go that low, honestly. And if you get it, you get 1,000x really. If you get crazy, it could happen. So you're looking at, if this continues, you're looking for something like this. You're looking for it to come back down, go sideways, make a rising wedge, and then continue out the rising wedge to the upside. Possibly make that cup and handle there. And this is kind of, I've seen this many times. I'm not saying it will, but it looks likely the price progression could happen in some way of this manner. Bongo the cat, baby. CELR. CELR, it's been so long. CELR, is Tori around? Is that Tori? Is that you, Tori? Are you out there somewhere, Tori? God bless you, Tori. CELR, let's take a look at CELR here on MICHI CELR Network. And you know, it's just the bigger coins that have utility that nobody really cared about right now, I believe they're going to pump, but they're in accumulation. So just like everything else, look, CELR's in big accumulation, see? Just look, it's going to take its time. I firmly believe it will move up 100% to 2.6, but it's going to take its time. Remember, we called CELR down here and ripped it. We're bound to calling, this is your lows for CELR. Your last chance is to buy it before it starts to rip, period. It's going to be in the same similar flag to everything else. There's the ascending triangle. And just for some reason, when these coins all move, when they really make the move, everything is gone. Everything is gone. Everybody wins no matter who holds what. And it just becomes an absolute melee, you know? Okay, moving forward here, we did it all. DGen and H-bar. Ditto, which people were like, some dude was like, did I make the wrong move with Ditto? And then someone wants me to talk about Ditto. Like, I'm sure that guy doesn't. Ditto, self-building coding agent. Is that what you want? I mean, that's too small. Tiny market cap. I mean, maybe you're onto something early before anybody else is. $120,000. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't condone. Yeah, I got to move on sometimes. H-bar. With getting sent to the moon, you think H-bar would start to pump today, right? Huge pump. Look at that. I mean, it did. And this is how a lot of coins are looking. They're on that 4-hour about to rock. And you can even see the stochastics about the moon. It's crazy for H-bar, right? Funny, I'm always like, I don't ever like this going, right? Got above the 200 day on the daily. Ripped to the upside. H-bar gets to 15. I mean, and with stuff going on right there attached to the you know. But again, H-bar needed it. Compared to all the other coins, H-bar has just been like really, really lagging. But in the last 12 days, 16 days, H-bar has had a beautiful, basically 3x, almost about a 2.5x from 4 cents to 10 cents. And getting above the 200 MA on that 4-day chart, ripping to the upside. A little overbought almost already, though, for H-bar. 1 hour getting a nice move to the upside, though. I like what I'm seeing. Moving average is still a little far apart, telling me you may get some bearish dip for H-bar. Its market structure is a little different than the rest, but it did pump prior to everything else. So you kind of see this might be the next big move we get for the other coins that I pointed out. H-bar just kind of went ahead. So DGen had that huge pump. Is it going to hold a lot of it, or how much is it going to get back? And I think that's what a lot of people want to know. We were able to call that huge pump for DGen, right? Amazing. It wicked to some unfathomable levels. Almost hit my bigger target there, right? At 4444. I see it coming back and meeting the 21-day moving average. You see how I have it drawn there? So it's kind of, and I must have made that a couple days ago, so it could need tweaking, but this is, you know, what we're looking for. We're looking for that 21 to come interact with price action. You're going to hear me say this stuff over and over again. And here, you might as well start this. So, like, if DGen is hot, it's going to make a beautiful flag here and then continue further to the upside. I like DGen a lot. It's going to take market share. It's got its own little chain. It can do numbers. Started as something smaller than it really is and really began to grow. DGen can rip up to 5 cents here. And if you look at DGen's market cap, which I would behoove you to do, I think it's a bit exciting of what could happen to DGen. We might be looking at something that could do some serious numbers. All right. Let's take a look at coin market cap here and look at DGen. $368 million market cap. I think it could 10x to $3 billion from where it's positioned. All right. In my humble opinion. So just look for this move here for DGen. DGen's likely next move for me personally looks very likely. All right. Look for it to consolidate there. DGen on the radar, on the watch list for sure. And now when I start profusely sweating, that's when I know I'm kind of done with the show. I get to this point where I just like can't take it anymore. Shout out to people that are joining for the year. We appreciate that. A lot of people joining for the year. Unbelievable that people do that. They're awesome. We love you guys. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. Sats, somebody asked about. It's on OKX. It's on MEXC. Sats. I mean, that looks beautiful out of that first higher low. You know, that's how ApeCoin looked like before it absolutely ripped to the upside. And it's hugging this key level. Nice support and resistance too. And you pull the Fibonacci. Came back down to the 618. Could it head all the way back up? I mean, Sats looks good to me. I see a move for Sats. It's one of those days where everything starts to look better. And people that are coming into the market in the next few days are going to be blessed. They're going to be like, whoa, like they're not going to know anything, but they're going to be able to make gains. It's unfair to people that kind of struggled a little bit, but the other people have a little more knowledge, so it'll come out to play over time. When it gets flipped on the other side, right? And they find out that it wasn't that easy. And the greed took them in. See, we've been brought up by the greed a few times now, 2 cycles. Your third cycle, you should be a little more immune to the green and ready to take your money. And ready to take your money, all right? You know we had a depot run when HBAR, ADA, and XRP are ripping. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Everybody, I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. The man is working late. Can we start a super chat train? Oh, my God. Shout out to Gregory Gresniak. I love you, man. You're one of the nicest people in the world. You always make me happy and smile. God bless you, Greg. I'm sorry I didn't see this until now, or maybe it just came in. God bless you, Greg. You're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. Can you look at XAI on the chart? I'll look at XAI as we start to run down here. But Greg, you're the man. May God bless you. That's unbelievable. The chat revenue is out of control. Recently, you people are insane. You're paying my rent in chat revenue. You people are insane. I'll keep working for you guys. You keep working for me. I mean, it is what it is. This stuff, it's working for both of us, right? I show up, you show up. It seems to be a good relationship. Let's keep this relationship going. Me and you seem to like it. You, and all of you. But between individually, each and every one of us, we connect. Because it's like I'm alone with each and every one of you, right? It's interesting. It's weird. The whole live stream thing is pretty nuts when you really think about it. I'm alone in a room talking to a screen, right? But if my whole life is talking to a screen alone in a room, it's pretty weird. But I feel your energy. I see the connection. XAI looks good to me. I'd have an alert bar here. I'd right-click that and put the alert on it. And honestly, that thing looks like it could do numbers, kid. And it's at the low. I get it. But it got back above the 200 MA on the 4-hour. That's where things begin to kind of grow. And it is beat down compared to a lot, but it's in accumulation. And it seemed to have held its 16 support for a long time. I don't know much about the coin. I think I researched it once. I forget about it. Nereus on the radar at a $9 million market cap. This is a new coin. Might want to put on your radar, Nereus. And let's take a look at where that thing can be kind of digged up. Brand new coin. We were looking for it to come out, remember? Before it came out. That's why I like Crypto Rank. You'll see like what's coming out, right? New Athens baby HIPPO, Nereus. I don't know about that though, actually. I don't know. Hold on. That's not what I'm... The other one had a bigger market cap. I lost it. Thank you for entertaining me every day, Crypto Maniac. God bless you for the $19.99. What a blessing. IO.net. I love this coin. I think it's going to do numbers 10x for sure. Grass pulling back. That's a good thing. Whenever grass pulls back, I feel like there's a chance to get in there. Celestia holding 5 is beautiful. Dogecoin doing numbers on the week. Ondo Finance at 95, dude. Come on. We told you when it was hot. This thing did a 28x. I think we actually found this when it was earlier too. Solana at 240, man. We put it 100 grand at 109. We are up in the 130,000. I mean, now it's like we've made our money times double and more now. SEI at 53. And this is, SEI is about to have its day in the, you know, SUI did its thing. Sol did its thing. Everyone's going to be looking for the next thing. And they're going to say it's not enough. And their money is going to flow into SEI. I'm telling you right now, and again, I got a bunch of money. I got 65 grand in it. So, of course, I'm going to say that, right? I'll be honest with you. I have a lot of money in it. I like Fred a lot here at 158 too. And these are the most visited coins in the last 7 days. Most search coins on CryptoRank. Node Pay they like. That hasn't even come out yet. Write that down. Sweet. Doing numbers. But Peanut the Squirrel and Fred, man, both kind of sitting at key levels there, which I think they could continue further to the upside. Nereus on the radar. Let's click on that coin. Where can you find it? It's on MICHI, of course. They got every single coin in the game. NRS. So it's super, super, super high risk because it just came out. It's got like no volume and it's like weird to look at. Yeah, I can't even. I'd stay away right now. But you know, I like to find coins when they first come out. Like nobody knows about it now. We do. You're some of the first people to hear about this thing, Nereus. Maybe it turns to zero. We don't know, but we're going to fish through the nonsense till we find the gold, man. That's what we do on this channel every single day. It does not matter. What's hot right now, H-Bar did take a movement on that news, right? Mantra DAO continues to take numbers. We gave you the trade yesterday at Ripped. Radium, Chronos, Quant, V-Chain, some oldies but goodies coming back in SEI. Really coming in the number there. Render booming to 739. And coins are really starting to take off. I think their last chances to buy them are starting to disappear. You're going to see a $300 SOL really fast. Popcat back to $2. I mean, Jupe, when it's above $1, I tell you, we're ripping. When Atom's at $6, I'm a happy man. That's even starting to come back. Insanity, right? So, everything. Aerodrone 136. I mean, now it's like everything we talked about, everyone should be in the money in the trading group. It doesn't matter what you bought at this point. If you stuck with me throughout these hard times, you were in the gains, baby. We watched so much Bitcoin. We bought so many altcoins. We stayed the course. This should be our time to shine now, everybody. This is our time to shine. Everybody, thank you so much for the super chats. Everyone that gave, I appreciate you more than you would ever know. Greg, you're the man, dude. Honestly, if I wasn't running out, that super chat train would have ran hard. If you did it at like 9 o'clock. Maybe we'll do it 9 o'clock next. No. But man, I'm appreciative of every single one of you that shows up. Every single one of you that does the thing. People are going to rotate Peanut to Harambe. It's the OG meta to that. You think so, right? That's what he thinks it's all about Harambe. Because that was was a gorilla that they put down? Is that what happened? I should know all this stuff, right? But I stayed in a hole for the last 10 years looking at the charts. I have no idea what happened. It was a Western gorilla who lived in Cincinnati. A 3-year-old boy visiting the zoo climbed under a fence in an enclosure, and they had to put him down. I don't even think he hurt the kid, right? He was violently grabbed and dragged. Oh, he was, though. Oof. Fearing for the boy's life, a zoo worker shot and killed him. The incident was recorded on video. Oh my gosh. I mean, that as much as you like Harambe, though, it doesn't give the same feeling. You know? I don't know. And sending it in this message will be unbelievable. Please reflect how often using Wikipedia internet was prominent. But I know Wikipedia can be biased, though, for a pretty free and open, I found it a few times to do some weird things. But anyway, the futures trade is still open for Bitcoin. I gave it to you. You do whatever makes you happy. Bitcoin is struggling down at 90,450. We're just kind of going sideways. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the bearish scenario for Bitcoin just in case it's not all handy dandy and things don't go our way here for Bitcoin. Bearish scenarios. This is an overall bearish divvy. Kind of like rising wedge type of vibe, and like it's gonna dump. It's gonna dump hard, right? I'm connecting this and saying no. Looks more likely like we're making a tighter channel that wants to rip an ascending triangle. And at least its first step would take us, to the 98, 99, basically $100,000 level, right? 100K. And if we lose the 1 hour Tutor to May, then I would watch my positions and I would start to stress. But until we lose the 1 hour Tutor to May, We could come back down to the bottom of the pattern at 89.6 one more time, too. Don't stress. All right. Again, we could be dumping tomorrow. This could be a Bart Simpson, and altcoins could dump and give us better prices. You have to be open-minded to that. All right. Only the strong survive, man. Only the people with the guts get in. We will see what happens around the wayside. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping on into this live. I will see you all tomorrow morning for another beautiful live stream. Monday, ready to rock. I don't know how we did it again. Another week. We bookmarked it from one side to the next. I love you all. Stay fresh, stay amazing. Believe in yourselves. You can, you will. You are the best. And I'll see you tomorrow.